Hi people, this is Eitan. Today I'm going to make a pro and cons review on the ZT0095. We're talking about a flipper, harpoon shaped blade from S35VN, a titanium handle, frame lock, locking seam something like 50%, something like that. Seems okay. Black wash everywhere, running on bearings. The price point is around $220. The knife weighs around almost 5.3 ounces, which is 150 grams, which is okay for me. The blade thickness is around 3.5 millimeters. I measured it. They say on the website 3.1, but I measured it 3.5. It's around the 0.1 to something inches. Blade length is 3.6 inches. So I think this is cover up the specs. So let's talk about the size comparison. Almost forgot that. So here it is near the PM2. Okay, here it is near the Benchmade Griptilian, but I modified the handle. It's not modified, I ordered modified scales. Here it is near the Ontario Rat number 1, and here it is near a small knife, the Spyderco Military. So as we can see, the ZT0095 is not a small knife. It's not too big in my world, but it's not too small. It's excellent for me. So let's talk about the pros and cons, and this one is going to be a bit short. So one of the biggest pros of this model is the blade design. It's a good slicer. Okay, as a slicer, you see the blade profile, the geometry, the angles. Okay, very high hollow grind. The blade is around 3-point-something millimeters. We can agree on that. That is relatively thin for the size. We have a wide blade and all the grind running almost on top, so it's gonna cut very well. We have over here this harpoon, which creates some sort of a swedge or a strong back, and the steel is very good at combining between toughness and wear resistance. Also, it's relatively okay. It's not as tough as, you know, carbon steel or tool steel, but you know, as a stainless steel for a folder, it's really good. So this is one advantage. Another advantage is that this blade have a flipper. Now, all it's true to all blades that have a flipper. The flipper is actually sort of a guard that prevents from the hand slipping if you're doing push cuts or stabbing something. So you can't ignore it. It's protecting your fingers, so it's also some sort of advantage. The handle is very nice. I mean, they did all those rounding in the corners everywhere, even where you open and close the knife with your thumb. And this is the place that I complain mostly, that some knives models, this place is a bit sharp and it leaves mark. Over here it's very nice and not too aggressive. Even the flipper and the jimping on the flipper is not too aggressive. It's very nice. The texture here is also not too grippy. Some may say, it's not grippy, so it's not good, it will slide. Maybe. So I see it as an advantage, but some people can see it as a disadvantage. You know, everything is relative in life, and it's only my opinion. Now, the pocket clip, you can carry it right, left, but only tip up. It's okay. I don't carry tip down, so I don't care, unless I don't have any other choice. As for fit and finish, the fit and finish is very good. You see that the blade is symmetrical on both sides. No issues when I got the knife. Everything seemed to be on spot. It keeps its reputation in this place. The flipper reacts very good with the bearings. Everything is seem, you know, that these knives came out from the factory or from the whoever I got it. It came out very well made, and the fitted finish is okay. Over here, the screws are standard Torx screws. Now, what are the disadvantages? Well, not too much, but there are a few. Most of them related to the blade. So first of all, the tip is very thin, so we have a weak tip here. If it was from the blade was from very wear resistant steel but a bit brittle, like ZDP 189 or S110V or S90V, maybe we had a lot of complaints that the tip broke, but it's also kind, you know, this thickness, you should be careful when you're working aggressively with that knife. And another issue, two issues actually, is the blade shape. You see here there is a lot of belly. Now, some people may not prefer this type of belly because they say, no, it's not comfortable to me, I like straight blade. So this is one. And the other one is, for people, it's not the easiest thing to sharpen. I mean, they do have this sharpening choil, which is good, but it's for people who is not, you know, sharpening all day and do it all the time. To sharpen a curved blade is a bit harder than sharpening a straight blade. Someone who do it professionally, I do it professionally, it's okay. You do it, it's just part of the job. But other people know it's they should take it under consideration also. So the bottom line is, this is a very well-made knife, a well-made slicer. It costs $220, which I think it's worth the price, because you have over here a very well-made knife, good geometry, reacts well, good fit and finish, very comfortable. It's a big knife relatively to carry. Not everything need to go, you know, to tactical forces or something like that. It's just well-made knife, and the blade geometry is very good slicer. So a couple of reasons to buy that one if you're looking for something like that, for a good slicer. The materials are very good, the fit and finish is very good, and the design is very nice and very comfortable. So you have here some sort of you know, of a winner. You can find other knives at lower prices that can do the same, but if you want to, you know, this smooth texture and the titanium handle and stuff like that, so you need to pay a bit more. It is what it is, you know. So I hope it helped someone, and have a good day. Bye bye.